Going into the 2007 season, the Packers were considered a young team. The pundits weren't overly optimistic.
I think about a 9-7 season, the Packers will finish 8-8.
9-7.
I'll say 8-8.
But there was one guy who always had the faith. Defensive end Kabir Baja-Biamila.
We're one of the best teams. We're going all the way to the Super Bowl. That's kind of our attitude.
The Packers opened their season at Lambeau Field against Donovan McNabb and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Fumbles. It is covered. It's still up for grabs. Kick to the end zone. Who's going to recover it? And it'll be a touchdown for the Packers.
After a couple of key turnovers, they won that game thanks to Mason Crosby's right foot.
Kick booms to the upright. And it is good! And there is your dagger! 16-13 Packers.
Up next, the New York Giants.
First down and more. Steps by defender. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Deshaun Wynn!
Rookie running back Deshaun Wynn ran for 2 scores as the Packers went on to beat a chippy Giants team 35-13. Green Bay still had its doubters heading into Week 3 when the San Diego Chargers, an AFC heavy hitter, invaded Lambeau Field.
Barr, quick throw on the slot. Got his man cutting right out. He's free. Into the clear. To the 20. To the 15. Red Jennings to a Green Bay lead.
Brett Favre threw 3 touchdowns, and for the first time since 2001, the Packers were 3-0.
Winning's great. That's a big team victory for us.
Coach McCarthy took his confident team to Minnesota in Week 4, and not only did they win 23-16, but QB Brett Favre broke yet another record in the process.
Brett Favre has passed Dan Marino to become the National Football League all-time leading touchdown passer.
Appreciate it, but I'd much rather win. Let's keep this going. Let's go.
At 4-0, the Packers stood as one of 4 undefeated teams, but then the Bears came to Lambeau and pulled off a Favre-like comeback against the Packers. Green Bay went up 10 before
Favre waits, stops, throws, and it's intercepted by Urlacher.
to set up 17 straight Chicago points.
Taking the handoff back to the hook. Gracie walks it over the middle. Got a man out there. Desmond Clark, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
That led to the Packers' first loss, 27-20. Week 6 brought the Redskins into a game where the Packers were outgained and outperformed at quarterback.
Broken up and intercepted by Sean Taylor.
But not beaten, thanks to Charles Woodson.
Scooped up by Woodson. Woodson to the 40, to the 35-30. He's to the 25-20, to the 15. One man to beat. Touchdown.
The defense caused 3 turnovers and delivered a 17-14 win. After a bye, the Packers went to Denver for a Monday night nail-biter that went to overtime. 20 seconds of overtime.
Getting down the sideline to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. 80 yards to victory.
6 days later, Kansas City, and a game with 7 lead changes. The last on another Favre to Jennings bomb.
Jennings over the shoulder catch. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Brett Jennings again.
Followed by a Charles Woodson pick-6 to clinch Favre's 40th fourth-quarter comeback win.
Intercepted by the Packers. Charles Woodson.
Moving the Packers to 7-1 at the season's midway point.
Dagger and a Packers victory. Touchdown.
Then the Pack came home to face the Vikings.
Drills the end zone. Touchdown. Rushing touchdown. Touchdown. Donald Lee.
34-0. The Packers' first shutout since 2002, and since the dawn of the NFL, there had never been a matchup of older starting quarterbacks than Brett Favre taking on Carolina's Vinny Testaverde.
That will do it. 31-17.
And at 10-1, the best start in 45 years. On Thanksgiving in Detroit, it was another game, another record for Brett Favre.
Has just set the Packers' all-time record with 19 consecutive completions.
And Green Bay feasted on the Lions' defense for a 37-26 win, setting up a huge matchup in Dallas the following Thursday night.
Snap to Favre, pump fakes once, and as he throws it over the middle, and a diving interception is made by the Cowboys' Terrence Newman.
Favre was hurt on the play, and as Packers Nation held its collective breath, Aaron Rodgers took over and led a valiant comeback.
Making the turn to the end zone, reaching, touchdown, Greg Jennings. A circle route from right to left into the end zone, and the Packers back into the game.
But fell short.
66 seconds to go in the game. Packers out of timeouts. Here's the snap, the placement. The kick is up, and it booms to the uprights, and it's good. Romo drops to a knee, and the biggest game of the regular season in the NFC is over. The Dallas Cowboys prevailed over the Green Bay Packers by 10, 37-27.
After the Dallas debacle, the first 2 of the Packers' final 4 games each brought milestones.
one for the team against Oakland in a 38-7 win.
New NFC North Division champions.
The other for Brett Favre at the St. Louis Rams in a 33-14 triumph.
No one has ever passed for more yards in NFL history
than the wind of the Windy City did in Green Bay.
Blocked by Charles Tillman, touchdown.
Ending their chance at guaranteed home field for the NFC playoffs thanks to a 35-7 loss to Chicago. Right before the Pack blasted Detroit 34-13.
Touchdown, Bubba Franks!
To end the regular season 13-3. 13 days later came the playoff matchup with the Seattle Seahawks. The Packers posted the youngest team in the NFL on a squad that hadn't beaten a playoff opponent since October 14th. And in the first few minutes, one of the youngest Packers showed the team's greenish hue.
The ball apparently came loose and the Seahawks have it.
2 Seattle touchdowns off Ryan Grant fumbles led to a 14-0 Seahawks lead. That's when the Packers showed their belief in each other.
Throughout the whole game, everybody stayed with me. Everybody just said, forget about it. You know what you got to do. We gave them points. Now let's get back on track.
And their playoff medal.
Got Jennings slanting right, reaching to the end zone for the touchdown. Grant left side end zone, touchdown. Favre lofts the right side of the end zone. Jennings, touchdown. Packers into the lead. Grant left side follows his blocking, dives end zone, touchdown. Favre in the shotgun, swings it out right flat gut. His running back downhill to the end zone. Touchdown, Brendan Jackson. Handoff Grant, right side. Touchdown. And there is your dagger.
The final, 42-20, making KGB's seemingly outrageous prognostication.
We will be in the Super Bowl.
Just one game from reality.
The Green